Tuesday, still morning here. Central Texas approaching the noon hour, and you can see flags moving a little bit there. Killeen Regional as we head on into the PM hours. It's all about the heat once again. No surprise there. Humidity a little bit up from yesterday. Right now, wind sustained at 8 out of the south there in Killeen. 87 already. Feeling like 95 though. Feeling like 97 already in Waco. 100 on the dot, Hearn, indicative of what is to come the next 8 hours or so, which is very similar to yesterday. Exchanged our western and northern counties for the entire central and eastern portions of our viewing area under a heat advisory until 8 o'clock this evening. Just a tiny bit more humidity east is the difference between our far western counties and all the counties under this advisory. If you're not under the heat advisory, you're very close to being so. So either way, all the heat precautions, especially staying hydrated. If you do have to be outside this afternoon, you can see the extreme heat warning outside of our viewing area, outside of Texas actually, towards the east. So hey, at least it's not feeling like 110, 112 like last Wednesday. But yes, it is going to be hot obviously this afternoon. Also calm and quiet regionally if you have somewhere to travel, even neighboring states rain free. You can see the Midwest getting a front, some precipitation just like yesterday. Other than that, much of the southeastern and southern states here in the U.S. just dealing with this heat. So that will be the case through the afternoon hours. You've got an afternoon flight over to the Rockies. Denver, I bet, has some delays. They did yesterday. I was looking at that. Okay, so highs here at home this afternoon. We're likely to touch 100 degrees, likely to be feeling more like 105 to 107. Depending on where you're at, it is going to be very close to that threshold for the heat advisory again. Overnight lows, mostly clear skies. Wind still going to be out of the south. We'll bottom out about 75 Temple, 77 Waco, 77 College Station for tonight. Lower humidity is going to equate to being closer to 70 degrees in our western counties. Jealous of those folks out in West Texas. They bottom out in the 60s this time of year. I miss being there this time of year. Heat index values creeping upwards. Likely we have some more heat advisories issued this afternoon for tomorrow, and likely that continues the rest of the work week. So stick with me here. I'll talk about our next slim chance for rain as well as when we could cool down slightly, but I wanted to go over, just because we're talking about heat here, in particular kids, pets, and things of that nature this time of year. I want to stress, even when it's only 90 degrees outside, you guys, after half an hour, 124 in a car. We were doing experiments last week, left some cookies in a car and things of that nature, and it's always shocking to me just how much hotter it is inside a car. You could see 133. That's only at 90 degrees, y'all. We're already at 90 degrees right now. This afternoon when it's 100 degrees, probably going to be more like 150 in the car after half an hour. So again, just a good reminder while it's calm and quiet, dealing with this heat over the next week or so, at least, probably a lot longer than that, to be honest with you. So rest of the work week, it's going to be similar to what we saw yesterday, what we're seeing again for today. We're going to wake up daily in the 70s, mostly clear skies, sun's going to be out. Can be a little bit breezy out of the south directionally, wind staying out of the south through the entire rest of the work week. That changes on Saturday as a cool front does impact the viewing area. It's only going to drop us like 5 degrees, y'all. It's not going to be some big cool down, but at least we're holding on to something. Unfortunately, models not in agreement on the good rain chance. We have dropped that slightly, so hopefully it can go back up. But you guys, it just doesn't look like we're going to have a whole lot of moisture to tap into and give us a significant rain chance. So maybe outside of the 7-day, I showed this yesterday, we'll show it again today. Still leaning wet outside of the 7-day forecast for potentially some moisture. I hope we can make that happen because my yard is getting nice and crunchy and yellow. It typically does in the month of August. By the way, August does start on Saturday. Enjoy.